I grew up as a Christian, but I was tricked into an abusive marriage with a Muslim man. He would torture me and try to convert me to Islam.
Esther is a Christian woman from a small village called Mukathi in western Uganda. Approximately 85% of Uganda's population is Christian. Believers are free to attend church or gather in their communities to worship, just like this. However, Islam is also rapidly growing in Uganda.
I was already pregnant with our first child when I found out that he was a Muslim. We quarreled and had many arguments as he started to try to force me to become Muslim too. When he kept forcing me, I went to the mosque with him for 2 days. And as I left, I immediately made the decision that even if I have to die for my faith, I would accept that, but never change my religion. So as he continued to torture me, I didn't stop to go to church and pray to the Lord.
Then one day, while Esther was at the market stall where she sold mangoes to support her family, her son showed up and asked her to come home with him. That day, she was fasting.
He had an unusual bag that he was carrying on his shoulder. I didn't understand why he was carrying that and what would be in it.
She had no idea that Hassan was carrying what is locally known as a panga, a machete-like sharp blade.
He took me into the bush and pulled out his panga and started attacking me.
After a few strikes, Esther lost consciousness. Hassan fled the scene, probably thinking she was dead. Some local people found her and took her to hospital.
I was not in the diocese. I was in Kampala. The Diocese Mothers Union leader shared with me some pictures that Esther, who is one of the congregation, has been cut and is dead. That is the first story I got. Then after 20 minutes, another person called me, said Esther is in a critical condition. They have taken her to a hospital. After taking her to the hospital couldn't manage. She has been given another referral.
Esther survived the attack, but when she regained consciousness, she realized that both her hands had been cut off. She had also suffered a severe head injury. During this time, her older sister began caring for her.
Life is going to be very difficult for my sister with her hands. She can't even eat by herself.
But Esther is grateful to the Lord for sparing her life.
I was on a fast the day I got attacked. I know God protected me on that day.
Esther is alive by God's grace. It is a miracle. She remained to be a Christian to the time when she lost her arms. She got that suffering because of the church. Now it should be the responsibility of the Christians, the responsibility of the church to ensure that Esther survives.
Esther's husband has been sentenced to 42 years in prison, but when we met Esther, she still appeared to be in shock, grappling with a lifelong trauma. And yet, it was incredible to witness her unwavering faith in Jesus. To help support Esther and her family, TBF Trust has donated funds to pay the rent of a safe house for the next 3 years. Here, Esther can live with her 2 school-age children and also set up a small shop to earn a living. TBF Trust gave the startup costs for the shop, which Esther began to run with the help of her children and other relatives. Esther was delighted to receive this help, but she longed to have hands again. That's when we got connected with the Hand Project in Germany. an organization that provides free prosthetic arms to people like Esther. When they heard of Esther's plight, they came forward to help her.